Hi, 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 hi. Hold on. Let me just put this down a little bit. Bring this down. Oh, all right. How you guys doing? Good. Mm. I have to have this live stream today because I want to show off this one. I want to show off this. I'm so happy that I got this finally. I waited 3 years for this, because I didn't want to have another amp, but I finally uh, step up and yeah, got it. So I'm happy. How you guys doing? Hi Dennis. Hi Milo. Hi Y and L. Can you guys hear me okay? Judo Dado, yes. I remember you. From Chicago. It is. John, were you coming in between 65 Deluxe Reverb and Tone Master while thinking? Yes, I did. But then what sold me was the out the output where you have two sets of IRs for you to use, and basically one is recorded with SM57, and then the other one with, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is they use another mic, so they capture it. And I haven't tried it yet because somehow or other I'm still looking for my the wire connection to the previous orange amp. Somehow along the way it got lost, but I'm going to trace it soon. I want to hear how the IR sound is as compared to the orange amp that was here previously. It had a IR out too, a DI out, and it also has two selection. Not much to choose from. I wasn't really too keen on the sound, but I've heard really great feedback about this IR, or the direct line out, and I heard that they're really good, really close. In any case, I'm thinking of miking this amp at the same time, so I'm trying to do like a if I'm doing reviews. But this amp is predominantly not for reviews. This amp is predominantly for my own enjoyment. So I just want to come here in the morning, or when I'm free and I'm just relaxing, and pick up my guitar and just play. Yeah, and just play. I like the ox blood grill. The blonde finish is really cool. I'm glad I bought this instead of the other the black vinyl and the silver plate. The okay, when it first came out 3 years ago, the first Fender twin reverb and the deluxe Tone Master, when it first came out, they were trying to mimic exactly what this Fender Deluxe were back in '65. And what happened was, you have this reverb knob, and the deluxe, has a reputation of, like, having that reverb knob, like, really sensitive. Like, a notch two is like, the reverb is like really overwhelming. So the good thing about this Tone Master is that they have USB out, so you can kind of like download the latest firmware, and whether you want to have it the way it was, or you allow them to tweak. So later on, Fender came out a firmware update, and at the same time they came out with this version, this blonde version with the aux split, where the reverb has been tweaked, so you don't have that overwhelming reverb sound. And the other thing that they tweak, let me see if I remember correctly, yeah, the cap. So they remove the cap, in which case it's not as bright as it used to be. So now it takes pedals really well. So and also makes the amp a little bit warmer, and they changed the speaker. So this is a greenback, a neo greenback. I'm not too sure about what was the original, but they have changed it, and apparently it sounded better. So I don't know. I haven't tried the black vinyl with the silver plate, silver face. I haven't played on one yet, so I don't really know the difference. But what I've heard on YouTube, yes, I did my research. Yeah, so this has a little bit more mid range, and that's about it. The other thing that I like about this, as compared to the tube amp, is that this small space, and I'm living in close proximity to my neighbor, who just there's a attenuator behind, so you can kind of like switch from the full was it 30 watts or something, 100 watts actually, all the way down to 0.3 or 0.2 watts. So you can really like rock it. Later I will show you. I will show you guys later. Like it's like really soft, and when it's loud, ooh, it's loud. It's loud. The whole neighborhood will hear me play, which I don't want. Yeah, and that's the main reason why I bought this amp. The other thing that I was contemplating on whether to get this amp or not was because I have well, Origin sent me oh Lord, I took out the wrong one. Origin sent me the pedal, which is really nice, the Deluxe 65 pedal, which to my ears sounded really close to a Fender Deluxe amp. If I plug it into like the Mesa Boogie, I just wanted the real thing with the with the tremolo, with the adjustments that you have here. Sorry, the vibrato, Cool. Hi Trey. Hi Jim. Two Detroits. Two from Detroit. Two from Detroit. What am I talking about? The covers of those amps back then were copied from suitcases from 40s and 50s. Yeah, I didn't know that. Thank you, Dennis. Jedi Jingle Maker. Hey, hi. The reason for this cover suitcase are abused and still held out. Really? Okay. I guess, yeah. I'm thinking of getting a Line 6 Stomp XL to avoid lugging my amp. Well, go for it. Judo Dado. What do you think of the Vox Brian May head compared to the Vox AC new tube? Good question, because I haven't tried the head. I haven't tried the amp head from Brian May, so I wouldn't know. Hi Orion, how are you? Michael MC, John, have you been following the Tour de France when taking a break? Yes, I do. It's just that I have to like watch it on YouTube, and sometimes the reports comes in and I don't want to follow any Tour de France now because it's so how should we call it? So sad for me because I couldn't get to ride. I'm gonna start riding this week. That's why I told you guys last week, which I never did. So yeah, I have to start riding my bike, and when I start riding my bike, yeah, then I will probably tune into the Tour de France race. Yeah. Hi Jackie Mark. Bonsoir, bonsoir. Yes, I know. It's always been exciting every year anyway. Hi Chuck. Hi Chucky. Yeah, don't you think so? Yeah, looks really nice. Yeah, let's play a little bit. It's like 12 a.m. in the morning, so I will not play too loud. The good thing about this amp is that it's front facing, so it's easy for the students to know what I'm doing. So what am I adjusting? Right. The not so good thing, but then again, because they're trying to duplicate the actual Deluxe amp, there's no send and return effects loop. Yeah. But for me, don't really matter. Even if I were to record with this amp, I will probably use the delay and reverb from my DAW, from the Helix native. I just wanted the sound. It's got a great sound, like when I'm playing it. There's no mid control, so that's another thing I miss. But like I said, the speaker, the way it's been tweaked, like took out the cap, it has that mid range, so I'm not too worried about that. As far as overdriving the amp, it's easy because all I need to do is to bring it down to 0.2 watts, and I can overdrive the amp, which I'll show you later on, and not blow my ears out. Okay, and there's a standby switch. I miss that standby switch. That is like so Fenderish. You can hear the buzz right now, right? Okay, I'm going to face the mic, so you probably hear me really muffled like. Okay. And the reverb is so nice on this one. I'm really liking the reverb. What I'm hearing from here. Maybe you guys can't hear it. I don't know. Let me know. switch to 2 watts, 0.2 watts if I can. This is the lowest. Oh yeah, I can still go down. Alright, so this is the lowest, right? It's really soft. And I can bring out the volume. Starts to break up. You hear that? A booster here, so I can kind of boost this up further to get more saturation. Even at 2 watts, at 0.02 watts, it's very loud. Okay, going back to, I think it's, well, I don't know the increment, the level of increment. I'll let you guys know. And there's this switch behind increment, like, you know, you can click it and you can kind of like decide how soft you want to go. So this is better. And because it's digital, I don't have to have it turned on with the standby switch so that the tubes doesn't get warm up. The old tube amps, the reason why you have a standby switch there is because you don't want the tube to get cold and turn on and off. It's not good for a circuit. This is digital, so it don't matter whether I turn off the amp or put it on standby. It doesn't really matter. And I don't think the power draw is a whole lot as compared to a tube amp. Correct me if I'm wrong. So Dennis here should know. Hi, okay, who is here? Nicholas, yes, hi. Hi, Jack, how are you doing? Louisiana. Hi, Maki, how are you? John has gone back in time. He's not wearing skis and white shoes. There's peg leg pants for you young guys. is playing a club in the early 60s, smoking my cigarette with a pack of whiskey right on top here. Maker's Mark. All right, right on top here. No, this is not tube at all. This is totally digital. This is the Tone Master series from Fender. So they have the twin reverb Tone Master. They have this Deluxe. They have another one called, what's it called? Let me look it up for you, okay? They have 3. I remember they have 3. There you go. You have the Master Super Reverb, right? You have the Tone Master Reverb, which is Deluxe. Deluxe. You have the Twin Reverb, yeah, and the other one is the Super Reverb. Interesting. So they actually have a 65 Deluxe reissue, in the shop. This costs like probably twice the amount, yeah. And like I said, the reason why I opted for this was because of the back plate. Oh wait, that's another one, Princeton. Oh, they have now they have a Tone Master Princeton, a Princeton Tone Master. Interesting. And with the same blonde kind of finish, smaller a little bit, I think. Yeah. Oh. So sorry to hear that, Jack. You got SG, all right. Nice. Yes, Dennis, you are so right, because I have played on a whole lot of tube amp simulations, whether it's on a Camper or on a Helix. Helix has one of the best simulation, but Camper has the better simulation, I must say. Even the Fractal and whatnot, which I've tried. I haven't tried any of the so-called Katana amps, or or some of those amp simulation on a combo, except for the orange amp that was here previously. I think there was a what did I had that I forgot what I had here. Let me check. My memory is so bad these days. Hold on. What I used to have here was a good lord, come on. Give me a break. Where are we? Content, playlist, under amps. Do I have amps? Yes. So the orange amp that was here was a where is it? Oh, why is everything so different? What? Good lordy. Alright, so the last amp that was here was a okay, orange Super Crush. I remember Super Crush 100. So really nice amp, really nice warm sounding, and I think orange also nailed it too. They have really nice tube amp simulation in a non-tube combo. Like I said again, the only thing that I wasn't too keen about was the direct line out. I'm not too sure about how this direct out is sounding like, because I haven't tried yet. Like I said, I lost the connection somehow. I'm going to trace it back. But from what I'm hearing on YouTube, it sounded pretty good. So, well, that's the thing. But me, personally, I like this amp for the way it looked, basically, and the way it reminded me of the amps that I used to play on in the clubs. I used to play on twin reverbs. I used to play on the 65. Yeah, I actually had a 65 in one of the clubs. I used to play the JCM 800. What else did I used to play? Some of the PV, the old PV amps, right? But this is like, you see it everywhere. The Deluxe reverb, you see it everywhere. And the thing that got me back then was that I never did actually touch the the vibrato. Never before. You know, I find it to be a bit too limiting. Yeah, because you probably use your pedals and all this stuff, and you wouldn't want to use the what you call that, the vibrato on the amp. I know there's a foot switch. The foot switch was provided. This amp came in with a foot switch, all nicely packed, with a amp cover, really nice black kind of vinyl kind of cover. Yeah, so I don't know. I may just put a foot switch out here, which I may not again because I don't use it, and the channel switching, which I don't really need. There are a couple of options to kind of like utilize the first channel too, the normal channel, and then but I'm starting all the connection options, so I don't know. And then my house, this room is a bit tight. If I have a bigger room, I would have like my pedals right in front of me, so I can kind of, even my looper, which I will probably hook up the looper somehow. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I was rambling. Okay, I got the Champion, and the simulator is good on its. All the other amps, the 212 is good. Nice. So the Champion is, what's the Champion? Is it a Tone Master too, or what is it? Did it came up before the Tone Master? Let me just check. So you have a 220 or 18. What is this combo? Okay, let me see what we have here. What is this? Okay. You have the Champion 20, Dennis? Okay, so it's got chorus, tremolo, vibratone, and other effects built in. Is that the one you're talking about? Or is yours like the old authentic Champion, Fender Champion? What is this? Is it Champion 40 or 212s? Champion 212s. Ah, so it's a Champion 100 watt. Wow, and that's a nice looking amp. It's gonna be loud. Can I see it now on Sweetwater? Okay, so it's got built-in effects. Okay, all right. Is it not tube? It is tube, isn't it? No? It's got high gain and everything. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, selectable amp voicing. Okay, from Fender cleans to modern high gain. Yeah, that's nice. So it's based on the twin reverb actually. 212s. Nice. Cool. Yeah, that's a good amp that you have there, Dennis. So it's got a foot switch, the same thing, right? Yeah. Cool. Oh, you bought a rocker, Nicholas? Well, it depends. You got it at a sale? You bought it at the sale? I can't see the right. So the attenuator goes from 0.2 watts all the way up to 30 or the 22 watts. Basically, this is like almost equivalent to a 100 watt amp. It's so loud. Weighs just 23 pounds for you Americans out there, you know. So it's really light. Right. So okay, it's got a Jensen N12K neodymium speaker. No, that's the black one. Okay, so this is a greenback. I'm trying to look at the blonde model, which can't find it. Darn it. Wait a minute. Okay, let me see. Fender Tone Master Deluxe Blonde. Hi, Judy. Everybody, meet Judy. Lovely lady, very talented music maker. Hails from Vermont. Yeah. Come on, say hi. Don't be rude. Hi, Darren. I think it should take pedals really well. All right, so this comes with a Celestion G12 Neo Creamback speaker, right? Let me see. Anyway, I still prefer Celestion actually. So now the direct out for this has two IRs. So one of it is a capture of the amp, the Deluxe amp with a Shure 57, SM57, and the other one with a Sennheiser MD421. So you have these two IRs to choose from. If you don't want to use the IRs, you can just line it out and use the IRs that is in your computer. So I plan to do all three. Okay, I'm going to use the two IRs here, direct out, and not use IRs on the amp, but to use my own personal IRs on my digital audio workstation. All right. So it's a full 100 watt combo amp. It goes from a full 22 watt to 12 watts to 5 to 1 watt to 0.5 watt and then to 0.2 watt. So like what I was just doing just now, you can really dial back. And I tried full. It was so loud. I forgot how loud this amp can really get. So it was really loud. All right. What other difference does this blonde version has over the black one is basically, like I said before, the caps and the reverb setting. You know, now there's more headroom for you to adjust. That's about it. Yeah. Okay, back to the stream. Okay, cool. Well, I actually have a compressor here. So I haven't hooked up the rest of it. I might just want to try the but my compressor here has a dual function. It has a compressor and a normal compressor and a booster at the same time. So I might just hook up a delay unit and see how it sounds like. It should be interesting because we are so used to having delays and reverb patched through the effects loop. Like I said, this has no effects loop. And I remember when I was playing the clubs with a Fender 65 Deluxe back in the days. I patched everything through it, so it took pedals really well back then. You got to be really careful with the delay because you know how it is. The delays, the feedback and everything might just be a bit too much sometimes. So you can kind of dial it down a little bit. Reverb's cool. And most of the time I will just use the reverb in an amp when I'm playing like in a club, Recording wise, like I said, I will not probably use any delays or reverb. Not even the amp reverb. I would probably depend on my Helix native delay and reverb all the time bass units. I would just want to capture the amp sound, which I'm hearing right now. You guys have just heard it. It's really nice and warm. And I'm playing through a G&L Blues Boy. Later on, I will try to scrunch out a Strat so that I can, well, almost like a Strat. Maybe I will use the, I don't know, what should I use? The James Tyler, maybe, yeah. So then you can hear how it sounds like with a. I have a Strat back there, but I don't know where it is, somewhere inside, so it's really hard to assess. So have you guys said hi to Judy yet? Okay, let me just plug this out. I'm gonna turn off the air condition. So this is like a Strat, well, it's, you know, not like a Strat, but pretty close. Okay, without the vibrato. Let's hear how it sounds like. Bit more reverb. I like the harmonics that this amp produced. Like I tried this on a Les Paul once. I tried this on this guitar. Sorry, and I just like the harmonics response. know what I can do. I can actually hook up. Well, Nuac sent me a pedal that has drum patterns on it. So it's basically a looper. But I'm not going to use the looper. I'm going to use the drum pattern and send it on the normal channel so I can jam with it. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's boost it all the way. It's gonna get pretty loud, so I gotta control the volume a little bit. Okay, no. If I'm gonna continue playing, I would not like, interact with you guys at all. I'll just continue playing and basically just enjoy myself to the fullest, which will be very unfair for you guys. So let me just turn off the amp for a while. Okay, it's getting a bit hot at the back, so it does generate a little bit of a heat. Okay, let's turn it off. Okay. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, so where are you? Where you go? Where's you go? Where were you? Where are you? Okay. Darren Varistuki. Hope I pronounced that right. All right. So yes, I think it'll take pedals really well. Nicholas instruction unclear. Now the delay comes an hour before I play. Johnny, a good clean amp. Yes, it is. One of my favorites is in your Sono, the James Tyler in your signature quality. Thank you, Judy. Baldwin Bojer. Hi, John. Hi. How are you doing? Long time no see. Dennis, when I use my old tube amps, I have to pay the power bill a month in advance. They do move the meter. Overtures. Hey, hi, how are you? Logify sounds even better when you're next to. Oh, you damn straight. Yeah, right. Sounds really good next to it. Galit Hassan. Yeah, hi, how are you? Dennis, I can see the neighbors beating down your door because you can't resist playing on that amp. The only man excel because he got a new amp. John, I have another appointment to go, but I want to say I appreciate your videos and live stream. Thank you so much, Edward. It's so kind of you. Yeah. Hope you have a great appointment ahead, on Sunday. All right. I think the Pauletti would sound really great in this, but I think enough playing for tonight before I get dirty looks from the neighbors in the morning. Oh, man. Okay. I'm just excited about this amp. I'm just thinking of what to do, with this amp. The stuff that I could do with this amp. So I don't know how I'm gonna mic this. Probably gonna use my trusted SCT 800, the tube mic that I have from T-Bone. More or less capture the overall sound. But I'm thinking of getting a mic from what's the Audio Technica, because I've spoken to a good friend of mine who works in Audio Technica, so he's gonna pass me a mic that is basically really good for amplifiers. So I'm gonna try that and see how it goes. And if that works, yeah, maybe I'll just procure that mic. We'll see how it goes. And the fact, because this is a Tone Master, is supposed to sound good direct out. We'll see how it goes. My proverb. Hi, how are you? Sound great? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so what have you guys been doing? I've been up to. I heard a whole lot of stuff going on, like the heat wave, which is really bad. Whoa, why are you shouting? I used to be so amused when people type all the caps in, and someone else would say, "Why are you shouting?" Dude, they're just typing. So Timothy, why are you shouting? It's good that you make it to a chat, brother. Happy Sunday. Blessed Sunday to you. Oh yeah, I got something to show you guys. Very interesting for those of you who wants to kind of maintain your guitars yourself and not spend a whole lot of money. So City Music passed me this. This is with courtesy from City Music as well, because they are the sole distributor for Nomad stuff, Music Nomad. So some of you might know I use Music Nomad quite extensively in this room. The polishes, their cleaners, their various tools like this, but this is great. This is one of the best things that Yin Long from City Music showed me this right after I procured. Remember, I think I told you guys about this tool that I got last week. Right, this made in Japan. I don't know what's the size, a quarter, 1.27 inch, or 0.05 inch Allen key for your saddles and for what adjustments you have to do. This solves everything. You got a whole set of sizes here you can use to adjust anything that that pertains to the guitar. You just slide it on. There's a magnetic hole on it, and then here you have like a wrench for you to kind of adjust and tighten your output jack, for example, or your volume knob. Right, like here I have an output jack. Right, I could use this to tighten it, provided the size fits. Okay, you gotta find the right size. So I just found the right size. So you can just kind of like tighten it. There you go. And you can use this to take off that when you take off your volume knob, there's a washer. You can use this to take off the washer too. So it comes in various sizes for here. So find the size that fits you, right? So this is the one that fits my guitar. Okay, tight. Interesting too. So this is from Music Nomad. Now the other thing that they passed me is this. How do you open this? Okay. So this is interesting. If you have, like, you can use what do they use for, like, tarnish metal parts. There's this thing, I forgot what it's called. I do have a tube of it, but now for my frets, I normally use the fret cleaner or fret polisher that Nomad has. So this is like a strip of aluminium, I think. Interesting. Do I need to break them out? Oh, what's this? Oh, there's a plastic covering to it. So all I need to do is to take off the plastic covering, I think. Can't see. How does this work? So I need to take off this. How do I need to take off this? Oh, there is a rubber band here. So the rubber band probably will help to secure this whole thing onto your fretboard. I'm going to show it to you guys. So hold your horses, or everything will come to light. Let me just take out that plastic covering first. Okay, so it's off on one side. So it's more well protected on both sides. All right. There's this other one on this side. All right. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Guitar player from Mass. Come on, why is it so hard? Shouldn't be that hard. Be careful, this is a bit sharp, so when you're handling this, don't get cut. Don't get any cuts on your fingers, because it's not fun cutting your hands or your fingers all in there. Okay, so it's out. So this is for 25.5 scale length. So this is a 25.5 scale length, so it's supposed to go on like this. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, obviously you gotta take off your strings, and yeah, it fits directly. Really nice. All right, so all the slots fit in properly, provided I took off my strings, and this way you can kind of like polish your frets. You don't have to like go every fret and then shift and shift. You can just put on that paste and just kind of polish everywhere, and you don't have to be too careful about where your paste is going to. So of course you have to be really be careful about how much paste you put, because you don't want it to end somewhere here, which is just a waste. So what you do is just do this, and then with the rubber band that's provided, you secure this to your fretboard, and you don't have to like take in. It just saves the extra step of putting your aluminum strip again and again. So this is just like everywhere. You can just do everything, and then finally, when everything is done, you can just give it a once over buff. Yeah, a once over buff with a nice cloth. Just give it a once over buff, and then you're done. That's the whole idea behind this contraption, which I think, yeah, it works, but you have to keep it in this protective envelope. Yeah, so whenever I'm doing whenever I will do my fret polishing, when the time comes for maintenance, I will probably be using this. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. That's the thing about this, because you don't need to tape the frets. As you can see, it just covers the whole fretboard. Use rubber band provided again to secure this thing to your fretboard, and you're done basically. And then after you're done, wipe off the excess. So this is cold, in case you guys are looking for this. All right. Fret shield, that's what it's called. Yeah, my thanks to City Music for this. And this. So yeah, great tool to have. All right, so what were you saying? I was showing my age. It's okay, Tim. I forgive you. Judy, I recently bought a fret dressing file due to the high humidity and heat in the Northeast. Never had to deal with this on your acoustics, but on electric, yeah, what a pain. Yes, it is. Hate changing strings, so I carefully file frets. What? No. Bringing my baritone to Luther tomorrow for a sale, so I haven't put on new strings. Okay. John plays so hard he has to worry about wood burns on his neck. Oh, I mean guitar neck. All right, SteelMac has this, I believe. Yes, I believe they have it. So Music Nomad has a range of products, so I just want to check it out. Yeah, interesting tools. Let me show you the fret polisher that I use. This is the fret polisher. It's called Tune It. No. This is not a fret polisher. This is the lubricant for your nut. Okay, so in case your strings get caught up in the nut, so this is like a lubricant. It's called Tune It. See it? All right, so it's called Tune It. The fret polisher is in there. Let me try to assess if I can put this one side. Okay, so the fret polisher actually comes in a whole set like this, right? So it's called Friend, something like that, all right? And basically it consists of the paste, like I told you before, this paste, all right? And then you have 3 sets of fretboard protector, right? Depending on the size of your frets, ranging from the normal thin ones to the jumbo and to the bigger jumbo size. So like I said, you put on your protector on top of the fretboard, you polish, and then you shift, and then sometimes you get all the paste all over your fretboard, which is such a pain. So with that, you can just kind of cover everything, make sure everything is like all covered. Just do whatever polishing you need to do without shifting here and there and all the way up for 22 frets. Basically, that's the idea. All right. Some people don't like to do maintenance on their guitar. For me, I love it. I love doing maintenance on my guitar. It's my chance to bond with the guitar. I know that's so corny, but I like to know what goes on with my guitar. Like, what's wrong with my guitar? Why does my guitar not stay in tune? Why am I fretting out? So a lot of it from experience stems from the fact that you have not changed your strings. So a new set of strings actually bring new life to your guitar all the time. Right? And if you saw me playing the slide just now, I was using this Gin Dunlop, if I'm not mistaken. Who's this? Derek Trucks medicine bottle snack slide. So this is from Dunlop. Yeah, I'm trying to get one more, which I happened to see on my email today, which is from Ernie Ball. Ernie Ball made a glass slide which is really thick. This is quite thick. You can see the circumference. It's pretty thick, but the Ernie Ball ones is even thicker. So I'm hoping to get a little bit more warmer tone, and it doesn't have a stop end, so I can just put my finger all the way through. This is a ceramic that I use. This is from also from Dunlop, if I'm not mistaken. This is the Capmo ceramic slide, which I love too. I like this because it's this weighs a little bit more than this. Yeah, I like the warm sound of this emit. I couldn't play on a brass or a metal slide anymore. You know, it just sounds tiny. You know, this is like the real thing. You can get really nice tone with it, but I have to like improve on my slide guitar playing first. Okay, so you guys got any questions? How much does it cost to head up to the luthier? Is there like a standard charge for you, Judy? Like, you know, when you send the guitars for a setup, how much does it charge you? Like, you know, per trip? Hmm. I remember people using a beer bottleneck as a slide. There's no such thing. Yeah, but it cuts. You know, sometimes if they're not broken up, you have to kind of like dial the edges, or else you get all sorts of cuts, and it's not good. You know, like I said, it's not good to have any cuts on your fingers or your hand. It ranges between 100 to 125 depending on what they're doing. Well, that's pretty steep. Mm. I mean, my godson is a luthier, so I would send my guitars to him when it needs routing or change of pickups because I suck at electronics. But I don't know what's it gonna be like. You know, if every time you send a guitar to a luthier, it's gonna cost you at least $100. You know, I have friends who don't even know how to change strings and have to send it to a guitar shop or a luthier to change strings. Yeah, you know. But so I like to tinker around with my guitars. You know, save a lot of money that way. Mm. You're at their mercy. Yes, right. Use the whole bottle? No, that's too big. Yeah. What they used to do is they use medicine bottles. You know, back in the days, you know, medicine comes in glass bottles. So that's the one that dairy trucks use. So it works, you know. My problem is sometimes the lead time on getting a guitar is more than a week. Also, yeah, that's right. If you have a sought after luthier, like my godson Wayne, you know, he has a backlog up to like, you know, months, you know, sometimes. So, and poor guys, you know, he has to keep up with that quota, you know, and make sure that guitars are delivered on time, you know, set up and whatever job it just needs to be done, you know. Oh, yeah. Gotta find a way to. I know. Okay, that might work. Gotta find a way to hook up my looper in this whole setup. Um, you know what? It'd be good. It'd be good if I have an AY or AB connector, like, you know, a Y shaped thing. So, hi Javex, how are you? So, um, okay, listen me out, okay? So for guitar, I have this Y connector. So how does it work? So Y collector 1 goes to this channel, the vibrato channel, which is my lead sound. And then I have the other channel, the other connection going to my looper, and then out into the normal channel. Follow me so far? All right. Doesn't work because you're gonna have like duplicates and yeah. How do I go about doing this? Anyway, let me think about it. So there must be a way to utilize both channels of the amp for my looper setup. Well, if worst come to worst, I'll just use one channel, like, you know, from the compressor out, instead of going to the amp, it goes into the looper in, comes back up, route out back again to the vibrato channel. And that's the simplest way. I just want to have a little bit of separation. Yeah. Okay, so I tried to adjust the truss rod or bridge on a cheap Harley Benton, because if I screw it up, oh well, it's not my baritones, just I pay. It's easy, Judy. Adjusting truss rods and all that, it's basically easy. They make it so easy these days because the truss rods are all exposed, you know. If you have like a 50 or sometimes some of the early 60s Fender Stratocasters, you're gonna be yeah, it's gonna be a different thing altogether, because you're gonna take out the neck to adjust the truss rod. Now these days with the Harley Bentons, they have, like, you know, the windmill adjustment after the last fret of the fretboard, you know, so it's easy. Nicholas, I got my parts tally back from setup from Wayne. Just finally found out exactly how much she weighed. Oh my good lord, that's heavy. That's heavy. That's even heavier than the Les Paul. 4.6. Good lord. Timothy, I want to change my Harley Benton Teddy humbuckers. A lot of microphonic issues. Humbuckers. Ay. You guys remember this guitar? This guitar is from Sijie. So this is like a rosewood neck with a rosewood fretboard. Swamp ash, you're not mistaken. Yeah. So I love this guitar a lot because I just love the neck, and the workmanship is really good. It's even got a brass nut, all right. But I don't like the pickups. I don't like the bridge pickups. I love the neck pickup. So I decided to change all this to the EMG tele pickups. I think it's the EMG X, if I'm not mistaken, with the SPC control. So I'm going to, like, you know, bypass this altogether, this tone control, and not use the tone control at all, and just have this to control the SPC. SPC is like a booster. Yeah, you can kind of like boost your overall volume, and because it's EMGs, they are active pickups. So I need to find a way for me to, probably somewhere here, I don't know, for the battery compartment, or somewhere underneath these pick guard. So it's gonna be nice because I want to use this guitar live, but the 60 cycle hum for this bridge is so loud. You know, it's totally unusable if I were to use high gain, and it's a bit tiny. But the neck pickup sounded beautiful, you know. So I have to sacrifice the neck pickup. So what I'm gonna do is change it all to EMGs, and I'll use this guitar for some live work if I can. Yeah, it's got jumbo frets, you know, stainless steel jumbo frets. Nice. Anyway, where are we? Truss rod, because the string burst, touch the fret, move the rod, nothing happened. As soon as I said I'm going to get a Sire T7. Yeah, good choice. Dennis, I've been to places so far back in the woods, the parking lot was full of trucks, tractors, motorcycles, and even a few horses. Wow. Nicholas, yes, I bought a replacement body just yesterday. Not sure when I'll take her back to Wayne, because the 10-pounder is too funny for me to not be reluctant to basically change her identity. One of the guys in his place commented that she felt like a marble some weeks back, so it's how Marble got her name. This is pretty light, even though it's got a rosewood neck, and it's not like top heavy. It's pretty well balanced. I forgot how much this weighs. Definitely less than 4.5 kg or 4.7 kg. Right. This weighs a measly 3.32 kg. Right. Light. Since we're at it, let's hear how it sounds. Hear the buzz? You hear the buzz? So this is the neck pickup. Middle. Last pickup. Guitar is really bright, you know, probably because of the pickups. It's got a nice overtone. Now you know why I like the neck pickup a lot. What you do? Would you say? Would you say? Would you say I'm a Harley Benton because 10 pound weakness and fixing of seconds here. I've been to places. Oh my, what guitar is that? This is a 四节, right? So this is made in China. This is their 5th anniversary model, which they kindly sent to me. This was built by the master builder, the boss himself, Alex Wong. Nice. It's got a belly cut, not very thick, not very chunky, so it's relatively light. It sounds great. You know? I like this guitar a lot. It's got brass saddles and everything. Great appointments. I'm trying to like find a pick guard, but I don't think this is like the normal tally pickup. I'm not sure. I'll have to check with Wayne. I want to get like a tortoise shell because I'm so old school. I like a tortoise shell pickup. That would go nicely with this Swamp Ash body. Yeah. So it's got a truss rod adjustment here, you know, with the windmill thing. So it's very modern in many ways. And the neck is super easy. Easy to play. Alright, so where were we? Sounds great. I did so in the US, never heard of brand. They are actually quite famous in the States. A lot of Americans actually do love this brand of all the cheaper brands, or rather the brands that are made in China. So this is like up there, you know, it's really good quality. So this is like a premium Chinese brand. Yeah. Strandberg, Nitis, okay. That's a good alternative that Milogify has suggested. You know. Okay. I'll look up the guitar, John. Beautiful guitar, but I think my budget made in China. New eco guitar made of air by the Imaginary Guitar Works, but it's cheap. Timothy, any favorite passive humbucker you prefer? For tally, right? There are some from Seymour Duncan. If you don't want to do any routing, you can consider stacks, tally stacks. It's pretty interesting, you know. So they just go on to the website, the Seymour Duncan website, and check them out. Look for the tally stacks, not the strat stacks. You know, strat stacks. Yeah, not bad. Get to the point. What is the best, cheapest guitar that has a lot of warmth that you've seen? I've seen your videos on ESP, but you say it was pretty bright. Not all the ESPs are bright. Some are pretty nice. You should check out this Edwards, which is also from ESP. Edwards are predominantly manufactured in Japan. They make very good Les Paulish and Stratish guitars. Yeah, very nice. I love the Edward guitars actually. I think they're really well made and yeah, really affordable. Les Hubo. Hi John, does anybody know how long they manufactured? How long they you mean how long the what do you mean? I don't understand your question. Do you mean to say how long the Line 6 port has been around? Really? Well, it goes as far back as 1996, if I'm not mistaken. I could check for you. I think the Line 6 port was released. Oh my good lord! They actually had a whole history there. 10 years? No, I think it's like even more than 10 years. 1996, I was correct. 1996, yeah. It was first released in 1996, and I bought it actually. I bought the first generation of the Line 6 pod, and I fell in love with the company until now. So I'm like a fanboy of the Line 6 company. Yeah. When did they start making them? Wow, maybe 98? Yeah, 98, because they came up with the the updated version. So yeah, they kind of stopped manufacturing them 98, 99, I guess. Edwards, Edwards. Get to the point my abundance crap down and try and record and sounds like crap. Oh man. Logify, I want to try Harley Benton SC Custom. Well, you're in luck. Well, not really in luck, but if you're staying next door, I'll probably pass the guitar to you. I've requested for SC, what did I request it for? Okay, so I requested for the anniversary Les Paul model from Harley Benton. I also requested for, let me see now. I requested for a SC550 version 2 with the PFs. Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting, so I requested for that. And I requested for the SC 25th anniversary model. Oh, cool! You love it because it's so handy. It's so easy. I made a lot of money on that. I actually did a whole lot of session with my first generation of pod. I even took it to Taiwan, to the studios to record guitar sessions, and the engineer will look at me funny. The music producers will look at me funny. What the heck are you bringing a red kidney toy into the studio? How dare you? But when you first heard the sound it's coming out, this contraction, you go, whoa, that's nice. And it's got tremolo, it's got delay, it's got reverb, the works, even some chorus. But it just sounds warm. Yeah, nice. Yes, cool tunes. You're right. The Gold Top P90s are to die for. Okay, so I think they discontinued that altogether. So they're gonna make like a different version of the guitar because they probably got a letter from Gibson. Judy, yes. John, speaking of pedals, have you seen or tried either the new Boss ME90 or? Yeah, I heard about them. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Problem is I couldn't get to try any of the Boss or the Roland stuff because don't have the connection yet, and apparently the shop that carries them, well, there's some red tape going on, so I'm trying to get around it. We'll see what happens. I have no idea about the Marshall's code. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Try the Edwards. They're a good alternative, but because they're made in Japan, I think the only time or the only way you can get them is from Reverb. Yeah. Dennis, you got a HB SC Custom, my favorite. All guitars got lucky because out of B stock. Nice. I used to work for Eventide many years ago. I still think they make the best pedals and plugins. Eventide. I work with Eventide harmonizers a lot when I was working in the studio. I like the Eventide stuff. Even as they kind of like evolved through the years. Never tried the plugins before because they're quite expensive. Yeah, we'll see. I need the spelling again. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna type it up. That's it, Edwards. So our search for ESP Edwards. My problem, John, is a New X Trident comparable to Tonex's new pedal? Well, I think it's a bit different. Yeah, it's a bit different. Tonex, of course, is it's based on what's that plugin? Guitar Rig or something like that? I forgot. Multi something. I forgot the company. Anyway, it's the name that carries forth that product. I cannot say anything because I haven't tried that pedal yet. I only tried the Trident, and I think the Trident is spot on. Yeah. Judy, oh no, they are all on sale. Plugins start at 29 USD. Oh, really? No, I have enough plugins, you know, and the more plugins I have, the more confused I get. So I have my UAD plugins, I have my other plugins from Guitar Rig, or, you know, what's the other one? Amplitude. Yeah, I think Tonex is for Amplitude. Yeah. So too many stuff to play with. And I just want to go back to organic, you know, and mic out a guitar amp if I can. I'm looking for solutions. Yeah, I'm studying the solutions to find the optimal and the easiest and the most convenient way to mic up this amp. Or if I want heavier stuff, I would use my Mesa Boogie for the heavier stuff. If I want to do it like all mic'd up, but the heaviest that I can find is from my Line 6 Helix native, because I can use the Soldano amp models. I can use a whole lot of Bogner amp models for, you know, nice creepy solos and heavy stuff. But if I wanted to do like a nice you know, feely kind of electric guitar sounds, then that calls for a Fender Deluxe. I have one, so that's the thing that I'm looking forward to. Get to the point. By the way, you're right. My line amp is amazing, and with the head, the Mesa is so sick sounding. Oh, of course it is. Yeah. The calf and color on the Edwards guitar is, yes, amazing. The chunky amp way back. Which chunky amp are you talking about? John, thoughts on Bulgara amps that have, expensive. That's all I can say about the Bulgara amps. I wish I own one. I wish I have the funds to own a Bogner. You know, I wish I have. It's a whole lot of wishes that I have, but, you know, I'm happy with my Fender Deluxe. If I could hug this amp and sleep with this tonight, I would do it. Yeah, especially the winter. You know, you turn the power on, it'll warm you right up, especially with the tubes. But you'll probably die electrocution. But, you know, what the heck. Judy, how about Hit Rush Effects pedal board? Your thoughts? I think they're great. Again, I haven't tried them yet, so I don't know. So these are all like, you know, the next generation. You have the, or what you call that? The one that I always want to try. Oh my god, what's it called? Not the Hit Rush, the other one that just came out. It was running low on stock because they couldn't find a chip. Now it's back on stock. Escapes me, you know. Wait, let me just. I cannot let it go. I need to find out what is it. And it's real simple. It's at the tip of my tongue. Milo, help me. Yeah. What's the one? Everybody's looking for it at one time, but now it's in the market for a long time. No, hit rest. Hit rest. What is it called? Quad Cortex, yeah, the Neuro DSP Quad Cortex. So that is something that I want to try. Just waiting for the opportunity to actually try it. The other great multi effects is, of course, the GT 1000. Is it now? Is it 1000? Yeah, GT 1000. The rest is like, you know, for me, the Hit Rush is pretty good, but the new Hit Rush is like too small for me, too little foot switches. I need a whole lot of foot switches, you know. GT100 is nice. I'm looking at the collections of multi effects featured in this year. So I saw the Eventide H9. All right, so this is like 2 foot switches. Doesn't work for me, but of course you can hook it up to your MIDI foot switches if you want to. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, yeah. The Fender M80 is like crazy. I know. Hugging the amplifier would please my wife. Don't disturb me. I need my sleep. Don't touch me. Go and hug your amp. You know. Get to the point. I'm looking at getting a Helix. Go for it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. The Eventide H90 is pretty cool. Like I said, I need a multi effects board with plenty of switches so that I could, switch between sounds and have the options if I need to. I like the Helix. It works really well for me for guys like me who are getting on in age. In the dark stage you can actually see everything. With a strip. Yeah, I like it. The other night I was going to play my new all Behringer pedal board. Yeah, with the Bulgaria 22, but thunderstorm. Yeah, you twice. There's a whole lot of thunderstorm these days over where you are, right? So I don't know what's happening. Power outages to you? You know what I used to do? I used to sleep with my guitars. Every time I buy a new guitar, I would sleep with my guitar, and my wife would go like, I'm sleeping with a piece of wood, or two pieces of wood, or maybe a couple of pieces of wood, but so I would sleep with it, caress it, sleep, you know. That was at my earlier age, when I first bought my first Fender Japan guitar. I actually slept with this on my bed. That was because I was single, I wasn't married. Right after I got married, no, why? I'd rather sleep with my wife anytime. Jeffrey White, yes. If you need a pedal for a AC/DC tribute, what would you use? Thanks from Detroit. I would buy a booster, a real good booster. Spurge the money on a good booster, um, and get a real good amp. All right. So if you have a really good amp, a amp that distorts, that overdrives really nicely, like a JCM 800 or a Mesa Boogie rectifier or whatever you're using, yeah, that would do, and I could get AC/DC sound with this amp anytime. Yeah, all it needs is a good booster. And if you want to fall back on an overdrive or pedal, fine, go ahead. But if you have a great amp with really nice overdriven sound, don't spoil it. Get a booster to kind of boost it to have more sustain. Maybe a amp with enough EQ to kind of tone. If not, get this. Get one of these, and you have everything that you need to fine tune how your sound's gonna be. So, yeah. Yeah. Too many pedals everywhere. Yeah. I cut my strings real short, so chances of it happening is really, really slim. Not being able to play for weeks because of storm area. What's happening? Do you guys have tornadoes there, or what do you have? Jeffrey White have a Deluxe Reverb 65. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Then you're in business. You almost have the same M as me. Well, almost. This is a Tone Master. It cannot come close to a real tube Deluxe 65. Yeah, that would do. That would do. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Angus used to use really humble amps in the beginning of his career. All right, so he's a Marshall guy, so you should know. So he uses JTM 45s. I think he uses some the GM50s, GMP 50s and stuff like that. So he's basically a Marshall guy. Yeah, you could tell. You could tell. But obviously the Deluxe is no Marshall. So you might want to employ certain enhancements, like maybe an overdrive unit, to further enhance and keep it at a clean channel. But for me, I would just rock out and just use a booster with this amp. It will suffice. Q-Tunes, missed it. What was that pedal? What pedal? Dennis, I got a power bank, so I will be able to play because the storm power. Okay, that's nice. I wouldn't sleep with Marlboro, and that's only because I'm worried about accidentally kicking him and break a shin or break a toe in the process. What pedal are we talking about? A booster. So there are a couple of boosters available. I think I have some here, not mistaken. Some really nice. Let's see now. Yeah, I can use this if you want to. So you probably see in the review. This is from Original Effects. This is a DCX boost. Really nice. Really versatile. You can get really nice sound. I was planning to use this with this, but since I have a booster over there, I just didn't want to hook up too many effects. Yeah, go check out the review for this. I posted it I think about 2 weeks back, if I'm not mistaken. So this is great. You can shape your sound to wherever you want, provided you have a great amp. All right, so you have a great amp who that does have a very nice overdriven sound, by bringing up the gain and stuff like that. You can get really good sound. You can really get whatever you're hearing from AC/DC, no problem. Yeah. The other booster is the ones from Exotic, which I really like. Right, so this is really nice because it has two stages of booster. Man, can't focus. Okay, it has 2 stages, so 2 foot switches. So the first one will go for the primary boost, and then the second foot switch will activate the secondary boost in case you want more boost. You know what I mean? So I really like this pedal a lot. Again, I want to thank Miss Jeanette, for passing me this. This is a great booster pedal. Yeah. No worries, Jeffrey. Glad to help. What time is it? Oh, it's gonna be 2 soon. So time for me to go. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my live stream 2 hours maximum. I don't want to hang on too long. Any more questions before I take my leave? Okay, since you guys are here, I'm just gonna make a call. You can choose to do it or not. It's up to you. I would appreciate you guys joining my Patreons. I would need your support. You don't have to put up a whole lot of money every month, so just enough for me to buy a couple of. No, I have my strings now, so I can see. Oh, the money goes for strings. No, certain stuff, certain upkeep and stuff like that for the channel. So if you feel like supporting the channel, please feel free to head down to the Patreon page. Look for John is Too Loud again. It's under my my moniker. So I'm gonna put the links down here so that if in case you want to join the patrons, you'll be able to do it. All right. So much appreciated if you join, because sometimes I will have like a first dibs, like, you know, sometimes I would do a video way advance and I wouldn't release it until the day after, so you guys can have the first view of the video. And the reason why I didn't do any like perks and stuff like that, like, you know, because I don't have like too many patrons to do that. So I have like 19, if not mistaken, patrons. So yeah, it doesn't make sense for me to do like perks and stuff like that. In any case, I didn't want to do that because that's what everybody is doing, you know. And it's not because I wanted to earn a whole lot of money from the patrons. It's just, you know, just be part of the gang, you know, part of the cool gang. All right, so I'm gonna post this here so you can, if you guys are interested, you know, no pressure, you know, no obligation. There you go. All right. Three hours live stream at 100K. No, even if I have like 1 million, I wouldn't do like 3 hours. Yeah, that would be a waste of time. Enough subject matter. That's it. You know, go home and sleep. You know, just some guys would just ramble on. I did that. I ramble on in some live streams, which I don't know why I do it. Maybe because I'm lonely. Yeah, I'm by me lonesome, so I need people to talk to. No problem, Judy. I'm so glad you're able to join me. Yeah, I'm so glad. And I'm so glad you're able to meet the rest of the guys here. So they're all really nice. They're all sweethearts. Yeah. Keep your live stream instead of sleep stream. Actually, do you respond to messages on Patreon? Not sure how. Oh, yes, I do. I do. I missed the musical interlude portion of the program. Apparently, it's sad. Oh, you can always replay it. You know, that's what's so good about recorded Patreons. I mean, recorded live stream. You can just play it back. Sure, Tim. You take care. How about we mail you $100,000 in cash? Will that work? Oh, that will work perfectly, provided it's 100,000. I don't need that much money. Yeah, I don't need that much money. Remember the old song by Bad Company? I'm a simple man. Yeah. Anyway, so think about it. No, again, no commitment, no obligation. So if you want to join the patrons, feel free to do it. Okay, I'm gonna go off. I probably will not be playing the guitar because it's like 2 a.m. in the morning. I'll probably start playing my guitar tomorrow when I wake up. I'll try to wake up early in the afternoon. Try to rock out and maybe do a backing track with this guitar. That would be so nice. Yeah, I do a backing track with this guitar and feature all the sounds that this guitar amp. Sorry, I'm talking about this guitar amp. Do a backing track with this guitar amp and showcase all the sounds that this guitar amp is capable of. And I need to source that line out from the direct line, which I'm probably gonna do later on. All right. So you guys stay safe. Take care of yourself. I actually have a topic to talk about. But I think I will leave it for the next live stream. But in any case, let me just pray for you guys before you guys leave. All right. So I thank you, Lord, for tonight. I thank you for the fact that you have brought all my brothers and sisters here for this live stream. May you watch over them wherever they are. May you watch over their hearts, watch over their health, watch over their safety. Give them journey mercy wherever they are going, Lord. And may you put the joy of music in their hearts every time they pick up their instruments and play. May it bring profound joy to their lives, Lord, and to their spirit, man. I thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay? No. you don't know my neighbor, Nicholas. I have a neighbor here, auntie, a elderly woman. She's probably like 70s, and she sings karaoke in her room. But thank God she starts singing like probably about 4 p.m. Probably end at 7 during dinner time or just before dinner time. And she would do all the old songs, the really old songs, like in the 50s and the 60s, those old Chinese songs. And she's probably old, so she cannot like hold her pitch. So it's like, oh, I'm cringing every time I'm near my studio. And that's why I try not to make, and that's the reason why I don't make videos around that time frame, because it just throws me off. Her pitching was really bad. I have half a mind to go over there and hook up a auto tune plugin for her, but that would be so cruel of me. Yeah, but she's so cute. Okay, I gotta go. So take care. It was good to see you, Orion. So good to see you. Yeah, and thank you, Milo. Thank you for your support in this live stream. All right, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye. I'm hungry. Okay, I'm gonna eat. Bye.